And you won't have some creepy
Hopefully,
weirdo
yeah,
with a beard following you around this time as well. So,
Hey guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. Happy New Year first and foremost. I hope if you're in England like I am, you're not going too stir crazy during lockdown, and I hope wherever else in the world you are, you're safe and sound amid all this craziness. So, to cut to the chase, I'm going to call Lee Westwood. I've got a video call with him today. I'm going to catch up with him about his finish to last season. Obviously he won the Race to Dubai, European Tour Golfer of the Year, various other media awards and all that kind of stuff. He had a great season, so we're going to catch up with him, talk to him about that, what he's got coming up, and what he gets up to golf-wise during lockdowns, any tips he might have about practicing at home, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's go and chat to Lee, shall we?
right, hello Lee. Happy New Year,
hello,
first and foremost.
Rory. Happy New Year.
Well, you called me something else
Happy
just a minute ago.
Happy 2021. Chopper. I've seen you drive it.
Yeah, that's my new nickname for anyone wondering. Lee has christened me Chopper. I have been called much worse. Congratulations on a extremely successful season last year. European Tour Player of the Year.
Thank you.
And
that was nice.
Fourth time you've won that. You won the Association of Golf Writers Golfer of the Year, Race to Dubai champion, and obviously you kicked things off with a nice win out in Abu Dhabi.
And now, with rounds of 69, 68, 65 and 67 for a 19 under par total, please welcome your 2020 champion,
Sum up your season, basically. What's the feeling at the moment after how many years on tour now? 27?
This is 28 coming now. So yeah, I mean it was a weird year, wasn't it? You know, very
yeah.
start again. You know, tournaments that, you know, got cancelled, then brought back, new tournaments created. So I think, you know, like first and foremost, we were lucky in Europe to get up to the number of events that we got up to. I ended up playing 19, and you know, that felt like a lot the second half of the year. I played 6 early on, and then obviously played a lot towards the end. So it was a good start. Abu Dhabi was obviously very nice and a bit unexpected with going in a bit underprepared. I played well in the Honda in Florida. Played solidly when it restarted. And then obviously had a really good finish in Dubai. You know, needing to finish high up there. It's good to finish second and give myself an opportunity to win the Race to Dubai, which, you know, due to other people doing stuff at the end, I managed to do.
Fantastic. How much does the stop-start nature of the season, does that affect your preparation, or are you just kind of prepping all year round anyway?
Well, it was impossible to prep during the lockdown in March and April. You know, the golf courses were closed, and there just really wasn't any opportunity to work on my swing, just hitting balls in the garden, really, into a net. So I did a lot of fitness work, obviously the Peloton, try and lose some weight, and just really be ready for whenever it all started again. We didn't really have a time or a date for a while. It just happened to be the British Masters that I was hosting that was the first one back, and yeah, I mean, it was strange when it all restarted. You know, no crowds. Struggled with intensity a little bit. You know, kind of getting myself up for it. You know, a lot of different rules. You know, not allowed to go out of the bubbles, and but it was on the other side. It was nice to be playing.
Yeah, so, how much of a role would you attribute, or would you say that your fitness plays towards your continued success on tour? Sorry.
Well, I think the older I get, the fitter I'll have to get. You know, I'll have to lose a little bit of weight, get a little bit lighter, and then, you know, generally just working on my strength in my legs, and, you know, protecting the areas that are suffering a bit through 28 years of playing golf on tour. You know, there's a lot of wear and tear.
A lot of long plane rides.
Yeah, and working on my flexibility, you know, making sure I'm supple and, you know, can make the moves athletically that I need to make in the golf swing.
Fantastic. Yeah, because I do see by your Instagram that you basically live on your Peloton bike. So very impressive.
I haven't been on it lately, but I'm trying to keep doing it. Yeah, it's a good way of me keeping my weight under control.
Give you a bit more freedom when you get to the restaurant in the evening.
Yeah.
You mentioned obviously lockdown and all that kind of stuff, and you said you were hitting balls in the garden into a net. Is there anything specific that you work on when you're doing that, or is that just purely to keep your muscles loose? And
just partly boredom and partly just working on the stuff that exercise. It's more of an exercise really than a golf swing. Just trying to go through the movements and stay flexible in the areas that need to be flexible in. Just similar to what I do in the gym, but with the club in my hand.
Yeah. Is there anything specific that you do actually practice when you're at home, or is that the extent of your golf consumption, is just whacking balls into a net?
Yeah, that's it really. Yeah. I swing a heavy club now and again, but mainly it's going through stretches that Steve McGregor's set up for me and advised me to do. And I do a lot of leg stuff as well, a lot of squats and deadlifts, and just making sure my legs are strong and I've got a strong enough base.
So going back to the start of last year, and obviously your win in Abu Dhabi, I think that was a European Tour win in 4 different decades, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it was a long time ago. Could be 5 now.
Yeah. Does that make you feel old?
Yes. Yeah. Everything that I do now makes me feel a little bit older because I try and put an age angle on all of it. It's like, 3rd race to Dubai or Order of Merit and winning in 4 different decades and stuff like that. So there's always an age angle, I suppose. So comes with being 47.
Yeah, got plunkers like me reminding you of every time we speak as well.
Yeah.
So you actually became the 8th golfer to win 25 times or more on the European Tour. Little pop quiz for you. Can you name the other 7?
Right guys, I want you to pause this video right here and jump down in the comments section. Let me know if you can come up with that list of 7 golfers who have won 25 times or more on the European Tour. No cheating.
Seve.
Yep.
Monty. Faldo.
Mm-hmm.
Langer.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 4?
Yep.
Lazabal maybe?
Nope. We can go into clue territory. Yeah, Woozy's in there. You got one who's a bit.
I guess so.
One who's a bit of a curveball. That might be a clue.
No, go on. No, it's not a good enough clue.
Tiger. With co-sanctioned events.
Yeah.
And one more who I would have thought actually is pretty obvious, but Ernie Els.
All right, yeah.
So pretty good company. Not a bad list to be on.
No.
Do you have any specific goals at this point in your career, or for lack of a better way of describing it, are you just kind of enjoying being out on tour and just whatever comes is good?
Yeah, that's exactly it really. Just enjoying it, trying to stay as fit and healthy as possible, and giving myself as good a chance really to keep getting in contention. Other than that, I can't really do much more. Yeah. If more wins come, then great. If Abu Dhabi is my last one, then so be it. But just enjoying still being out here really, and being able to compete with these young kids.
Do you feel like one of the elder statesmen on tour these days, or is it pretty much the same as you do?
Yeah, I'm playing with lads that are the same age as my son, so I've very little in common with a lot of the people. I walk up and down the range now and I have to look at the golf bag to see who it is. It's a new generation. It's another generation.
And you're still wiping the floor with them every now and again.
They're good. They are good. They're obviously learning all the time, and they're more professional than when I came on tour, and they've learned from my generation. They do a lot more research, and there's a lot more in-depth studies going to the way to swing the club and the way to prepare and diets, stuff like that. So it's no wonder that they're improving as athletes and getting better year in, year out.
Yeah, we talked about your fitness briefly. Would you say that you've become more professional as your career's gone on and things have changed?
Yeah, definitely. I think as you get older, you need to focus on that, being more professional. You can't, your body just doesn't have the tolerances as you get a little bit older. You have to be a little bit more disciplined, I'd say.
How much do you value winning things like the Race to Dubai and the awards that we mentioned, so like the European Tour Golfer of the Year and kind of stuff like that? How much do you value those things in comparison with winning tournaments?
I mean, obviously, that is nice to do. The longevity and that I've had in my career, and obviously means a lot. It's nice to win tournaments, though. There's nothing like winning tournaments, but winning tournaments leads to win Order of Merits and Race to Dubai and things like that, and qualifying for Ryder Cup teams. So, first and foremost, you want to go out and you want to try and compete in as many different events as you can compete in.
You mentioned the Ryder Cup. Do you have any insight as to whether that's still planning on going ahead this year, or because we're in?
I have no insight. I mean, I know as much as you know.
Yeah, I suppose changes every day, doesn't it?
I assume it is. It's in the States. They seem to be kind of allowing stuff a little bit more than over here, and there's limited crowds at the Masters. I'm assuming there'll be crowds at the tournaments in Florida. So, this is September we're talking about. Rules probably will be relaxed a little bit by then as the vaccine kicks in and more people get it. And I don't know how many people, whether it'll be a 40,000 a day job, but I would imagine there would be a few fans there.
Yeah, so you mentioned earlier that you found it hard to get the intensity in some of the tournaments this year with the lack of crowds. I mean, should the Ryder Cup?
Yeah.
That's going to be the one tournament that I can think of, which is surely just has to have fans there.
Yeah, I mean, if any tournament during the year needs crowds, it's the Ryder Cup. It's the only tournament really where the fans pick sides. You either support the USA or Europe. There are very few people turn up there and say, "I'm just here to see some good golf."
Yeah.
They'd be cheering one person on or the other. So it's more like a football match atmosphere, isn't it, than a golf tournament atmosphere? And crowds are vital to that. They provide, the atmosphere for us to play in.
Excellent. So you're out in Dubai as we speak. You're obviously defending at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. What's that going to be like? Because obviously last season got off to a flyer. COVID wasn't really on anyone's radar. So you're going back to defend your title this year. I'm guessing there won't be any crowds there.
They're letting a few in.
Yeah.
I think somewhere in the region of probably 1,500 various people, frontline workers, and a few invited guests. It'd be very different. You just got to wipe the slate clean, haven't you, and play the tournament once again on its merits rather than thinking too much about last year and winning last year. Just because you won last year, don't mean you can win this year. So just starting all over again, really, and not too much expectation, and trying at the fairway that first tee shot.
What are your thoughts on the golf course at Abu Dhabi National?
Yeah, I like it. I've always liked it. It suits my game. I think it rewards accuracy. If you get a lot of fairways around there, you can score. You can shoot a low one. You start to get a little bit offline. There's trouble out there, so greens are always good. All these Middle East swing tournaments, the greens are good and true, and if you get good putts, they tend to hold the line. The weather's always generally very good. Sometimes there's a bit of breeze can pick up, which keeps it interesting. It's a good place to. Good start to the year. Good place to start the year.
Yeah. Do you play the other two courses when you're out there, or is it just Abu Dhabi National? So Yaz and Sadia.
No, I don't go and play the others. No, I played the Els Club yesterday. I played the Montgomery last week. Played the Creek here where we're staying. Very good. So I go around and play a few different golf courses. They're all in excellent condition. They're all good tests. there's not many poor courses in this part of the world now.
No, there really aren't, are there? And then obviously following HSBC Abu Dhabi, you've got the Dubai Desert Classic. What are your plans following the Middle East swing? Do you know that yet, or is it very much like everything else? It's all kind of up in the air at the moment.
It's kind of up in the air. But I've made a bit of a plan, a couple of weeks off, and then over to the States for the World Golf Championship, and then a run in Florida. I'm going to play 6 tournaments in 7 weeks, so I'm going to be pretty busy there. Players Championship, Arnold Palmer Invitational, Honda, match play, and a week off, and then the Masters. So it's going to be a bit busy stretch for me. Do
you have a favourite course out in Florida? I think I've played all the ones that you just listed, and I've definitely.
They're all good golf courses. Yeah, the Sawgrass is obviously very special. Bit of a ball strikers course, I think. PGA National.
Yeah, PGA National's fantastic. I had a soft spot for Bay Hill when I went down there.
That was about 12. That is the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, Bay Hill's a really nice course. Improved a lot and changed a lot over the years. I first played there in '97, I think it was. And they made changes to the golf course. It's a really good golf course, good venue.
Well, I guess I'll let you go. Good luck in the Middle East.
Thank you.
Hopefully your season will have a very similar start to last year, and you won't have some creepy weirdo with a beard following you around this time as well. So
probably not. Well, maybe I will.
Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Enjoy Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and we'll catch up soon. Best of luck in your events.
Yeah. Good stuff. Cheers, Roy.
No worries. Cheers. See ya.
There we have it, guys. Always fun to catch up with Lee. Slightly jealous, I must admit, the fact that he's out in Dubai enjoying some sunshine and the ability to play golf. Let us know where you are in the world and what your current situation is. Are golf courses open? When was the last time you played? Do you have any idea of the next time you might play? And also in the comment section, I just want to hear a little game between us all. What is the first golf course you do want to play when all is allowed in your area of the country? I'm currently in lockdown in England. Golf courses are closed. And I'm going to go with, I'm in Devon, I've been here for a few months, all locked down. Saunton Golf Club is only a 25-minute drive away, so I'm going to go with Saunton. I can't wait to get out on the links and be able to stretch my legs and lose a few golf balls. So yeah, thank you very much for watching as always. Always good to catch up with Lee, find out what he's up to and what his thoughts were on a fantastic season for a 47-year-old veteran. An elder statesman in the European Tour, an absolute legend. And we'll be speaking to him soon again. Hopefully I'll get the chance to travel in 2021 a lot more than I did in 2020, bring you guys some more standard course vlogs, fun from the golf course, all that kind of magic. If you haven't already and you enjoy these kind of videos and you're looking forward to more on-course stuff, make sure you subscribe to the Your Golf Travel channel. If you have any questions about anything golf travel related, pop them in the comment section down below, and hopefully the next time we talk to each other I won't be standing in some random back garden in Devon, and I'll be on a golf course. See you guys soon. That was about 12. That is the best thing I've ever seen.